Doers Vodka
Internationally award-winning vodka.
is an example of the American dream as told by immigrants.
There was not representation.
Puts our culture on the map a little bit more.
Just where it all started right here.
It represents like Latinos as a whole.
One of my dreams it was to have a business where all my family could be together.
We were just like looking at the vodka category as a whole and just realized there was no representation for the Latino community.
Entonces nosotros nos pusimos la misión de hacer la mejor vodka de los Estados Unidos y del mundo que representa el orgullo americano y nuestra cultura latina y a todos los inmigrantes que vinimos a este país a trabajar duro por nuestras familias.
Basically, our whole mission is to create representation for the Latino community, so that's what really all we're about for the company.
You know, just even as simple as something like saying hecho de maíz on the bottle, to me that is so important.
It's very important. I think that right now, this generation that's growing up, they're seeing these strong women surrounding them, and sometimes we didn't have that growing up, you know, so to see my mom pushing forward and being this jefísima of this company in a usually male-dominated, industry is very inspiring.
I think it's super important to show representation because I don't think that there is enough, but I think slowly and surely, you know, we're coming out strong and showing up, you know, and showing that we can literally do whatever we want to do just as good as anybody else.
Yeah, we can really have a lot of American pride and be proud of how my mom and dad came here with from nothing, and still feel that American pride and feel like good about our heritage, you know? So it was really important for all that to come together for Doers.
Where we started, you know, the struggle that we had to go through and life itself, you know, it's pretty hard, but we did learn that, you know, all the struggle and everything brought us here.
My parents, they've struggled pretty much their entire lives to get to where we're at. We literally would not be here or where we're at without my parents.
I'm from Quetzaltenango, Guatemala. When I was 17, my dad and I decided my future was to come to America.
I was born in El Salvador, but I grew up in Belize, and I also came here when I was about 21 years old.
My parents in general are inspiring, the strength and the sacrifices that they made.
Living in Belize was pretty rough, you know, we were living right in the middle of the jungle.
Because of those sacrifices, you have to make the most of what you have and your life and really push forward to keep going and try to be even half as strong as they were in their youth, making it here.
My mom and my dad, they work hard to give us a good life, but then I came here to this country and was a journey and experience that I will never forget.
Important for me to do whatever I could to kind of honor their journey.
I came with a grupo of coyotes. I think we walked like 4 days and 5 nights. Was like really bad experience, you know, that I went through, and I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
It's bigger than us. You know, it's more than just making vodka and selling vodka. We're on a mission to represent a culture and to represent a community. You know, one word that embodies America's immigrant story, and that's what we are as a company, you know.
I mean, the fact that we've done all of this together as a small family with the limited resources that we've, you know, pulled together, I'm grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful to be working with my family.
Being able to see where we're at now versus even just like 10, 15 years ago, that is just so special to me.
Everything that we have done, we do it with passion.
I'm just proud of like all my family members, you know, doing each their own respective thing and us being able to come together. And we might like butt our heads every now and then like a family does, but at the end we're always like resolved. So it's resilience, you know, and that's what I'm most proud of, is just being able to work with my family.
If you have the willingness to do something, you can do it, as long as you work hard and do what you have to do, you know, to get there, you know. But yeah, it's challenging, but you know, that's why they call it the American dream. This is our American dream, where you are, you know.
We want to see this way in the future, and we want to create that representation for the Latino community. We want to create representation for women in a usually male-dominated field. You know, I'm grateful that we have this opportunity to do this, and I'm also very proud of my family.